hello. When you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. I'm hanging out with you in Kansas. So in YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. I would absolutely love to know where you're watching from and that it was a replay. Now, today is all about you, my friend. Wisconsin in the house. Hello. I'm going to do Q&A. So whatever questions you have, my goal today is to help bridge the gap for you, help you feel safe with your decision, no matter what that decision is, right? Your decision might be, you might decide today to launch a business, or today you might decide not to launch a business. That is really my goal with this live. West Virginia in the house, UK in the house, love it. Texas in the house, Nigeria, love it. Trinidad, love it. South Africa, love it, love it, love it. Good morning. How's everybody doing? All right. So when you go to launch an online business, sometimes you have a lot of questions, right? And that's what I would really love to answer for you. Arizona in the house, hanging out with me on YouTube. I will share with you. I'll get the party started. One of the biggest questions I get is, how long will it take for me to see an income coming in? Okay, now I'm going to answer that question. When can I do a video audit? So if you are inside my Legacy Builder program, I'll be doing 2 of them. I shared it last night. I'll be doing 2 of them inside the community. Yeah, you can actually go and see the dates for November that I'll be doing, put you in the hot seat and help you. So again, one of the biggest questions I get is, how long will it take me to make an income? Now, I get that question and I understand, right? But here's the thing. When you go to launch your own online business, you are your own boss, right? So it's not like it's a job, right? It's not like it's a job. And if you work for 40 hours, you're going to get paid for 40 hours. This isn't a job. So sometimes that's what scares people to launch a business, because they don't know when they're going to get their first customer, right? So here's a few things that I love, because we give you inside our community a strategy to go launch to profit in 7 days, right? The goal is to get your business in profit mode in those 7 days. Now, do some people do it? Yes. Do some people not do it? Absolutely. It's no different than anything, right? You can go to a gym membership and you and I can go to the gym together and you do exactly what the trainer says and you get results. I don't get results. That doesn't mean the gym didn't work. And it doesn't mean I won't get results. It just means I probably got to do a few things a little bit different. It's literally based on your skill level. But here's the thing. This is a reassurance I want to give you. The moment you master an online business and you learn the skills, you realize there's no income gap. There's no gap on the amount of money you can make. Like at your job, you work for 40 hours. You're going to get paid for 40 hours. Yeah, you might get a little bit of a raise every year, right? Here's my question for you. So my number one selling product is $900. How many customers in a week would you need to replace your income at your job? I'm curious. Can you put it in the comments? Hey, Michelle from Oregon with the 1L. How are you, my friend? Can you guys put it in? Hey, Laura, welcome from Virginia. Can you put it in the comments? How many customers would you need on a weekly basis to replace your income at your job? Like one customer for me is $900. I'm curious. 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, hello, Texas 2. Okay. So let me do. So Valerie says 2. So she got 2 customers. She can replace her income. Another person said 5. Okay. So let's do the math on this. Okay. How long are you willing to give it to get automated business working for you so you can start getting 2 customers a week? Because what if it took you 6 months, but after 6 months, you were attracting customers and making more than your job? Is it worth waiting 6 months? That's the question. How long is it worth waiting? Because you realize the moment you can get 2 a week, you can continue to do the same activities and turn that into 4 a week, because you've already mastered the activities to attract customers. That's what's so awesome. So I followed this blueprint, and one of the things I learned in the blueprint was how to automate my business. Okay, and I'm going to show you the automations real quick here. And because here's the part that I loved. It took me about 6 weeks to get my automations working for me, which I knew about 6 weeks in, I had a predictable income. Okay. Which what I mean by that is every Sunday, I would take the time and I would see how much this is converting, what's the percent this is converting at. And I would see how many new email names I got. And I would divide that into the amount of customers I had for the whole week. Right. And then I knew X amount of emails that would put their email in here equal to customer. But then I divided the amount of customers into 7 and seen what I averaged, how many customers a day. So it took me 6 weeks. So I want you guys to think about something. Not that I had a daily pay after 6 weeks, but I had a predictable income stream after 6 weeks. Like I knew how many people needed to land here, and it was a pretty good average of how many would buy from me. So I want you to think about it. What if it took you 6 weeks and then you knew exactly how much you're going to be making? It's like your job, right? So when I started seeing that, I was like, okay, so if I increase this, I can increase my results when you have something to follow. It was brilliant. So imagine though, after 6 weeks or 6 months, who cares the amount, but after a certain amount of time, you launch your business, you know how much you're going to make. And it's on your time and on your terms. And that's what I absolutely love, right? Definitely worth the wait. Absolutely. Yes. As long as it takes. Yes. Aw, I know this woman. She's like a hope dealer. You're dealing. Oh, you're so sweet, my friend. So I want you to think about that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. My daughter started her business at home, and for the first 2 years she had no income. Exactly. This is what I love, right? This is what I truly love. I love the fact that you can launch your own online business and one customer gets you in profit mode. It didn't used to be like that, right? Not it's just it's so different in today's digital space, right? So I want you to think about this. This is what I want you to do, right? I want you to kind of flip the switch a little bit in here. And when you go to launch a business, I want you to go, I am going to learn the skills to attract customers to me. That's what I did. You can go back to my old content and you can hear me say that over and over again, over and over again. And because of that, I made 6 figures in 6 months. Because of that, I made my first million in 17 months because I knew I needed to learn something. It never was like, I need to get a customer today. I need to get a customer today. It was always about how can I learn these skills to attract customers to me? The moment you learn that, sky's the limit of what you can do. It's going to add multiple income streams to you. Yay. Yeah. Okay. Kimberly, I literally just answered that question. Yes, I literally, it's you are your own boss. You'll never know, like I can't tell you if I had the magic wand that I could touch the top of your head and tell you exactly when you're going to get your first customer, we would all be billionaires, right? So you can't join a program or purchase a course or get a mentor expecting somebody to tell you when you can make money, because it's up to you. You're the only one who can determine when you're going to make money, right? It's by showing up consistently. It's by learning the skills. But the moment you do, you've opened the floodgates to multiple customers. And that's what I absolutely love. Okay. What's the other question you guys have? Aw, you are welcome. Can you explain automations? Ooh, Faith, Faithful Grace Marketing. Love your name, by the way. I would love to explain automations because automations is what set me free. Okay. Automations will set you free. Let me explain why I'm so passionate about automations. Because I tried for years to make an income in network marketing. And I had to work really, really hard to make enough money just to pay my bills. And the moment I wasn't working that hard, my income dipped. So I felt like I was on a roller coaster. And here's why. It wasn't because the company's bad, by the way. It's not that. It's just the way I was building my business. So I was building my income by finding customers, by DMing people, by bothering people. So if I wasn't doing that, I wasn't making money. Now, automations, my friend, is what set me free because it's pages just like this, right? Yeah, it's pages just like this, right? And that are literally working for you 24/7. So this is like I'm always out there online and I'm not. Think about that. When I'm offline and doing the things that I love, this is always online, all over the world working for me. So I no longer got to be the one finding a customer. I no longer got to be the one DMing people. I no longer got to be the one going, would you buy my stuff? And I no longer got to be the one getting on the phone. There's nothing wrong with that, but you could only have so many phone calls in a day. So you're limiting how much you can make. But countless amount of people can go through the automation. So here's how it works. And by the way, when you're inside my program, this is a done for you system. It's ready to go. It's pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your website. Okay. Or sorry, your domain, because you're going to brand you. Like mine is dailypaybusiness.com because I'm branding me. Okay. So this is it. This is the page. This is the only page I market, by the way. So this is automations. The moment somebody puts their email in, they're immediately taken here. Okay. This video literally answers their questions, and they also get a PDF with the breakdown of the blueprint in their email. Okay. At any time, they can go right here, click right here. They can see the 4 different digital programs that I promote. They can see all 4 of them. They can scroll to the bottom. They can see what's in every single one of them. They can see the payment plans. It's all there, right? And this is what they get in their email that has that PDF attached to it. This is breaking down a daily pay online business that works for them 24/7. Again, here's the video that explains in more detail. Again, they click here, the 4 different programs. They can scroll to the bottom and see my payment plans. So those pages, and then here's my website. These pages are literally out there working for me 24/7. Now, here's what's exciting. It's fully automated. This is how you generate a passive income. Now, here's what's exciting. Between this video and this video, it literally answers 99.9% of questions. Matter of fact, it's quite interesting to me because the people that watch both videos, if they have any questions, it's typically just a little bit of reassurance, which I completely understand that. But they get all their questions answered. Now, here's why I love that for you. Because you don't have to wait for me. You can build this business on your time and your terms. You can learn about it. You can earn on your time. You don't got to wait for anybody. No different than anything. I bought these off of Amazon last week. I didn't have to get on the phone with Amazon to order these. I literally, before I went live, I was like, oh crap, I need markers. I went to Amazon. I typed them in. I put them in the cart, and 2 days later, they're at my door. That's automations. That's how people love to buy today. They've changed the way people buy. They've added convenience. They've added less friction. So if you want to be successful in today's digital space, you have to automate your business. You have to give people the ability to buy at any time. Now, so you can go back to my old content from 2 years ago, by the way, and you can hear me be like 1 out of 17 are buying from me. That was in October of 2022. I said that. November of 2022, I was like 1 out of 13 are buying. By December, my numbers went to 1 out of 10. Which what I mean by that is that meant on average, when 10 people put their email in, I was getting a customer, right? Back 2 years ago, it was 1 out of 17. Now, that's how it's predictable. So I know for a fact, if I literally get 10 emails a day, 10 people put their email, I'm getting a customer. I do not remember the last time I have woke up without at least one customer. That's freedom on a different level that everybody should fight for, that everybody should want to learn and want to master. Because it's changed my life. Like it's taken that pressure off. It's been so beautiful. But here's the best part. Because of automations, it's no longer me having to do the work. So I'm no longer trading time for money because I can be doing the things that I love and my automations are working for me 24/7. But not everybody's going to buy. But that doesn't mean they're not interested in something. So what happens is when somebody puts their email in the automations and they get to watch the video and they get another email in the video, that's when the journey begins. So what I mean by that, okay, what I mean by that is what I mean by the journey begins is for the ones that don't buy, I get to love on you through email automations. You're going to be getting an email from me every day where I'm just delivering value to you. And at any time you can buy, or at any time they can unsubscribe. This is how my income just grew, because my email list grew, so more people on a daily basis was getting more exposure to what I had or have. Now, if you're pushing a website on people and you're not generating their email, then how are you going to follow up with them? Mine is fully automated. So I get to take you on a journey. I just get to love on you. I get to help you see if this is a fit for you. I call it the know, like, and trust. I just want you to know what I have, see if you're going to like it, and see if you can trust it's a solution for what you're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, unsubscribe. So you never got to worry about being bothered from me. But the ones that haven't made a decision yet just get to hang out in my emails. And every week you get a newsletter. Like many of you are hanging out with me right now because you got an email from me that I said I'm going to go live and do a Q&A because you were inside my email list. Now, many of you are like, man, Michelle, that is so overwhelming, but it sounds really cool. But how would I do that? You don't have to do that. We give you a pre-built system. It's ready to go, plug and play. All you got to do is connect your information, which is your domain, because we're going to brand you. I want to help you build your brand. Okay, you got to brand you. And then you got to just put your name. I think you can type in your name, right? I think you can copy and paste in your email, and you can copy and paste in your website. That's it. Now, if you want to personalize them a little bit further for you, do it. I think it's great. We show you exactly how to do that. We show you how to add on to them. You guys, I love it when somebody messages me and say, you have 2022 in your email. And I'm like, probably do. Because it works so well. I don't want to touch it. I have a 67% open rate in my emails. That's how converting they are. So you are given, once you're inside the program, a proven system. Then what we focus on is getting it to convert for you, which is attraction marketing. Like, I've not touched my system. Go back to my own content. You'll see that I've been using this exact same picture for 2 years, the exact same message for 2 years, because it works. Now, with all that being said, though, these have been updated. The videos have, this one hasn't, though, by the way. Right? Watch this. Look how old this video is. Why is it? Why? Look at me. That was me 2 years ago. Why didn't I change this video? Oh my gosh, how do I shut it off? I didn't change this video because it converts. Why would I change something? If it's not broke, you don't fix it, right? Now, this is a new video explaining like what you're going to really get inside the program. And so that's what I love, you guys. So you get a proven, tried and tested and true. That automated system has brought in 43,000 customers. Woo! Do you think it works? Is that proof enough that it works? 43,000 customers have purchased because of automations in 2 years. Not for me, by the way. I've not gotten 43,000. It's with my whole entire community because I give them this whole system. Is that not wild? Woo! Like I goosebumps moment right there. Isn't that wild, you guys? Like 43,000. Yes. Okay. Another question. Let me see. The program clearly works. You need to follow it step by step. Yeah. It's no different than, it's no different than anything, right? It would be like 100 of us go join a gym. If 20 of us don't show up to the gym or don't do what we're supposed to do, we can't say a gym don't work. We have to look in the mirror, put our big girl pants on or our big boy pants on, and we got to say we weren't willing to do the work. See, I wasn't going to say that. I looked in the mirror and I would be like, you will make this work. You will figure this out. You will follow this blueprint to a T. You will not question it. You will be coachable, and you will focus on mastering skills so you can change your family's life. Because you guys, 2 years ago, I looked in the mirror and I was like, how the hell to get here? I was disappointed in myself. I was disappointed what my bank account looked like. I was disappointed the fact that I only had 2 kids left at home and I didn't have enough memories with them. I didn't have enough special moments because I was trying really, really hard in network marketing and I would sacrifice so much time and I regret it. Gosh, if somebody would have shared this with me years ago, you know how much more money I would have had and more memories and how much more time. So you bet you hear my passion because I know what it can do if you're willing to be coachable. And I just was willing to be coachable and follow it step by step. Yeah, if you guys want to learn more right here, it's just, you can go right here. And then you can see the fully automated system, right? Dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily. We teach you how to attract a daily paying customer. We teach you the most amazing digital marketing skills. It was awesome today because one of my favorite testimonials this morning was a gal inside the community. And she is taking what she's learned inside the community and she has opened up other income streams as well because of what she's learned. And she's learned to take her other existing business and automate it. I'm like, yes, that's the stuff I love. I'm not here to help you just make money today or tomorrow. I'm here to help you leave a legacy for your family. And the best way to leave a legacy is have multiple income streams, is to build the brand of your, a brand that your customers will follow you, right? Is to build that 6 and 7 figure brand and to add multiple income streams. I now have 13 income streams online. That was never my goal. I didn't even know it was possible without adding a lot of work. Because I'll tell you what, if you want that badge that you're a grinder, I'm not your gal. But if you want the badge that you had more time to make more memories and more money, then I'm your gal, because I'm gonna help you master getting your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Because if you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, it frees up space. It frees up space for you to learn new skills. It frees up space for you to do the things that you love or things that you need to do. And it frees up space for you to get that reconnection back with your significant other or your family or your children or your friends. I mean, why are we okay with working 40 to 60 hours a week and have a commute and just repeat the same thing? And then look how many people can't even retire. It's a proven statistic how many people retire broke. We got to change that. We got to change that. Yeah, we got to change that. I love that. What are your other brands? This is my brand. Yeah. Dailypaybusiness.com. I help people launch a business in the digital space. That's my brand. That's what I love doing. I'm super passionate. My goal inside my community is to help 1,000 self-employed online business owners be able to take my strategies, thrive in my community, and become a self-made millionaire in their own online business. That's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Can I sell art on a daily basis digitally? Well, of course you can. Other businesses do it. Why can't you? You just got to learn how to market. You guys, it's so easy to get caught on selling a lip gloss. It's so easy to get caught up on selling something, but it doesn't matter how good of a product you have if you don't know how to market it. Marketing is everything. See, that's what nobody taught me. You know what they taught me in network marketing? Just go talk to 3 of your friends and have 3 of your friends talk to 3 of their friends. And I'm like, what? And that's so not true. You need more than 3, right? But that's what they taught me. They didn't teach me attraction marketing. So if you want to learn attraction marketing, absolutely. So one of the first things I would do if you're wanting to sell art on a daily basis is you got to automate it. Because if you automate it, you need to have a fully automated system. I can give you access to the system for free. And then all you got to do is refigure it to fit what you do, right? And what I love about that is the fact that this would be working for you 24/7, right? So you can always be getting exposure to your business. Nobody's going to buy from you if they don't know who you are. And you only are limited to so many phone calls that you can have or so many DMs you can have in a day without selling your soul, right? Who wants to be a prisoner to the phone? I know I don't. Like, you guys realize when I get off of here, I'm done for my day. And it's 11 o'clock here. I just get to be a mom. I get to be a grandma the rest of my day and do the things that I love. Right? If I want to jump back on social media later, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. That's what I love. But guess what? You guys are going to think I'm going to be on it because you always see my content. So if you want to sell art on a daily basis, this is exactly what you need to do. You need to automate your business. Okay. You need to know who is your perfect customer. Okay. And then why does your perfect customer want art? And you provide the solution, the answer for them. And you go out there and you deliver so much value on your art that they know, like, and trust you. They get in your automations, they learn more about you, learn more about your art, and they're like, I am buying from them. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. It's so many simple steps that we make it so complicated. Look at your behaviors, my friends. Why do you buy online? You know, why do you buy online? I've been working at the same place for 20 plus years with no savings. Yeah, it's time for a change, my friend. Like, imagine that. You put your heart, and that shows how dedicated you are, by the way. So I'm so proud of you, by the way. Like, you're that dedicated. 20 years. They've given a company 20 years of their life, and they still have no savings. That says everything about what a great human you are, by the way, that you'll give a company 20 years and you still don't have the money. Now, this is why automations are so great, because you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I work a job, I'm still don't have savings. How can I add something else to my day? That's the power of automations. Because when you're at work, guess what? These pages can be out there working for you 24/7. I can't even tell you how many people inside my community get a customer when they're at work or get a customer when they're at their son's ball game. It's because of the automations. And so all you would need to do is literally chunk out time. Take like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here to get your content created to drive traffic back here. And see, to me, one of the very first goals that I would do, right, is get out of debt, get all your debt paid off. And the next goal I would do is get a slush fund, okay, that you have for emergencies. My recommendation is it's 3 years worth of income. Okay, so let's say you make 100,000 a year. You want to get 300,000 in that. Like, it's not even there. I will tell you what, you sleep a lot different when you have that. And then quit your job. That's what I recommend. Because you just live so differently. Because your automated system is going to be just out there working for you 24/7. So it doesn't take a lot of time. It just takes consistent effort. That's exactly what I would do. Yeah. I'm a retired teacher and I love your market equals yes, automations. People do love this. Yes, it is. It's the same thing. Yes, absolutely. Okay, keep on going. Yay, I can't wait to reach my goals. Thank you for yay. I'm so proud of you. I'm living your life today. Awesome, Linda. Does the program teach you the do's and don'ts of TikTok? Absolutely. Matter of fact, I'm obsessed with TikTok. TikTok changed my life, right? And so I teach you every single strategy that I do with TikTok, what to do, what not to do, right? How to launch on TikTok. So if I go back to August of 2022, I wasn't even on TikTok, by the way. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. All I had ever seen on TikTok was my daughter and my granddaughter dancing on videos. I thought it was a dancing platform. I didn't know. So when I purchased the blueprint, it said TikTok, and I'm like, TikTok? TikTok for business? I didn't know. And it taught me that the fastest growing age on TikTok is 30 to 55. This was 2 years ago. And it taught me short form videos. I'm like, I'm going to do it. So I launched a business. I walk you through my complete strategy step by step. I launched a business on TikTok. I share my complete strategy with you. 0 followers. I made 7,000 my first month. I made 14,000 my second month. I had made 21,000 off the TikTok platform before I even had 1,000 followers. Then I made 22,000 my third month. I was shocked. All from TikTok, by the way. TikTok and copy and pasting free ads, but I would say it was 95% TikTok. And I hadn't even gone live yet. So not only do I teach you that strategy, but then I also teach you my live strategy as well. So yeah, very heavy on it. I also go very heavy on YouTube because I'm now monetized on YouTube. So I help you be able to launch a YouTube account and get monetized to make money off of YouTube. I'm paid on YouTube now. I'm paid on TikTok. I'm paid on Facebook and Instagram. And what's really interesting to me is I don't do a lot of posts on Facebook at all. Facebook is more my personal because my business one got hacked, by the way. So if you are getting a message from Michelle O'Neill on Facebook that's not verified, I can promise you it's not me. Okay, it's not me. But I found out the other day, I was like, why is YouTube paying me or Facebook paying me because I'm not even posting over there? I realized I had my settings in Instagram. If I would do a reel in Instagram, it would share it to Facebook. And that's why I'm monetized on both of them, which is pretty wild. And so, yeah, we teach you all that. We're this 90-day run that we have going on right now that I'm going to really dive into Instagram as well with you guys. Aw, God bless you, my friend. Yeah, thank you. I'm making a video now for my automated business. Yay, good for you. Yeah. Yeah, good for you. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Yep, no savings. Well, we can change that. That's one of the first things we should change, right? Let me go. Hi, Michelle. I've got a very rude person on my live today. What is the right way to get rid of them? Okay, so let me share this with you. Block them. Okay, so let me show you how to block. Like you click on their name, and when you click on their name, you can click on the three dots on the right, and you'll see where it says block, and just block them. Now, here's why. First of all, you guys, can you imagine what headspace they're in if they have nothing better to do but go on somebody's live and be negative? Like, I feel for them. Like, that would be an awful world to live in, that you want to take your energy and be negative on somebody. So don't let them bother you. Like, just feel for them. See, here's the deal, you guys. In life, hurt people hurt people. Healed people help people. You have to block them. Because if not, and if they're engaging in your stuff, the algorithms are going to push your video out or your live out to more people like them because they're seeing that person engaged. So you got to block. Then you're going to tell the algorithms, not people like that. So just block. I block. I call it housekeeping. So if you guys ever hear me be housekeeping, that means I'm blocking somebody. Yeah. So it's just, unfortunately, when you want to get out there in the world, you're going to have people that have a different thinking than you, and that's 100% okay, right? I love that for everybody, that everybody can think differently. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Today is just Q&A. Yeah. Q&A. Yeah, I'm doing Q&A on launching your own online business. I'm here to answer any questions you have on it, right? That's my goal today. That's my goal. Yeah, it's a program that helps other people. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Let me see. How do you get over the mental block when you haven't had a sell yet? Okay, Jane, good question. Can I share something with you guys as well? Every single business on the entire planet launches without making any money. Every business. Do you realize, like, big franchises sometimes go years without being in the positive? Like, they will not make money for years, but they're out there marketing their business, right? You guys, you have the ability to get one customer and get your business in profit mode in today's digital space. But every single business starts with no customers. So here's what you do, which, by the way, I know when I was brand new, I was so much more relatable than I am right now. I was, because you guys could relate to that. And now I'm a little bit harder to relate to, and it sucks. So that's why I try to talk about where I started. And I started being a hot mess express. I started looking in the mirror, being disappointed in myself. I started being super overwhelmed. I started not being able to figure out how to make an income online. I didn't know automations. I didn't know how to attract daily paying customers. Right. I was on that hamster wheel. I just shared that story over and over again. And I said, it's the same thing with you. Whatever you purchase, why did you purchase it? Why did you get your credit card out and purchase it? That's what you share with people. Now, if you're asking that question and you're inside my community, I can tell you're not plugging into the 90-day videos because I'm actually covering this in the 90-day videos. So make sure you're plugging in. You guys don't purchase something and not plug in. Why would you spend your money? It don't make any sense. That's anything, right? That would be like you buying a car and you never get in the car. You call your boss and you're like, I can't get to work. I can't get to work. The boss is like, well, didn't you get a new car? Well, yeah. Well, why don't you get in and drive it? It will get you where you want to go. Same thing with this. Like with my program, it's like, why would you get in it and not apply? Like it's so wild. Me, I was so coachable. When I purchased my blueprint, I become a sponge. I become a sponge. You know how many trainings I've listened to over and over and over, and I've taken notes every time, and I've learned something new every time because my mind was ready to receive it. Like, don't make a purchase and not do anything with it, right? Okay, yeah. You got it. I need my Instagram account set up. Okay, so Jessica, if you are in my community, go to the Instagram training. Like we make it so hard. Like it's not hard at all. Yeah. I'm so excited. I bought the legacy program. I just have to put the shift and get my hands dirty. Yes, make that shift right here, right? And I had to, see, you guys, I'll be honest with you. I had to have a conversation with myself. I call it the come to Jesus conversation with myself, right? And I had to be like, okay, Michelle, you got to stop being the victim. It's not made you money. It's only made you stressed. I have to push through being the victim and I got to become the victor. I become the victor in my life. Here's what I mean by the victim. Maybe you're too old. Maybe you can't go to TikTok because you're too old. See, that's a victim mentality. I mean, you hate tech. You're not tech savvy. Are you sure? That's a victim mentality. I mean, you're an introvert. I mean, you're really going to want to do videos every day. Are you sure? That's a victim. I had to give myself permission to stop trying to be complacent. We make excuses because we're afraid of growth. Remember that child? You don't remember being a child, but you remember being around a child that was learning to walk for the first time? Nothing was stopping them. Nothing will stop a child from wanting to learn to walk. They will even pull themselves up and be shaky and face plant on the counter and cut their head open, bruise their face, smash their nose, fall down the stairs. They will do everything, but nothing stops them. They don't get in their head, maybe I can never walk. They get in their heart and be like, I'm going to learn to walk. And the moment they learn to walk, they totally forgot the struggles they went through to learn to walk. When you guys are wanting to launch into an online business, it's not going to always be easy because you got to learn something new, but it will always be worth it. The only time it won't be worth it is if you quit. And don't be a quitter. How many times in your life have you quit and you regretted it? There's too big of a sweet spot in today's world right now. If you quit, you will regret it because you're going to watch people that are brand new that are going to fly right by you and change their life. And then you're going to have to look at them and be like, that could have been me. But you'll never know if you quit. So my best advice is quitting is not an option. That's what I told myself. I gave myself 3 years. 3 years, and I ripped the rearview mirror off. I couldn't look back for 3 years. I wrote a 3-year plan. I gave myself 3 years to learn. 3 years. Some of you will give it 3 days or 3 weeks and you quit. You quit on your life. You quit on changing your life. You quit on changing and getting out of your job. You quit. I don't understand. I gave it 3 years. And then you know what I said? I said, after 3 years, you can make adjustments. if it's not working. But you're going to put the blinders on. You're not going to look back in the past because there's no money. There's no freedom in the past. The freedom is in the future. But you got to look, you got to go there. So I ripped that rearview mirror off, and here's my 3-year plan. My first year was to learn the skills to make $54,000 a year. I wanted to master getting my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I wanted to master understanding automations. I wanted to master attracting customers to my business. I wanted to master, and I was like, if I can make $54,000 a year, how I come up with that number, by the way, is because that would pay my bills. I just wanted to be able to pay my bills. So that was my first year goal. My second year goal was to learn the skills to attract a $300 a day customer, or customers that equaled up to 300 a day. I'm like, 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year. Now that would start changing our life. My third year goal was to change my family's life. That was to learn how to attract daily paying customers at 600 a day. 600 a day is 219,000 a year. Now I could make memories and make money at the same time. And that's what I was striving for. So because I was in it to win it, and quitting was not even in my vocabulary, I had a 3-year plan, and I focused on my 3-year plan. I read it. I looked at it. It's on my wall every day. I read it. I was going to show up as that person that can make 219,000 a year. If you've never made 6 figures, it's not going to happen because you want it to. It's going to happen because you become that person that can make it, my friend. And the only way you can become that person that can make it is being around people that already have done it. You are who you hang around with. I guarantee it. If you look at the 5 people you hang around with right now, you have a lot of similarities, right? You have a lot of the same patterns, the same habits. So hey, people making 6 and 7 figures, you'll get the same patterns and habits, and you'll win. So that was my goal. But because I was in it to win it, I wasn't going to quit. I wasn't going to look back. I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months. Made over 100,000, like 150 some thousand in 6 months. I was shocked that I made my first million in 17 months. I made my second million in 2 years of launching my business. Because it wasn't an option of, this is hard, this is frustrating. It was always like, and you're learning something new. You're learning something new. You're learning something new. Love it. Aw, thank you, Michelle. Your fear is the only thing that keeps you from change. Yes. Sounds like being a CEO. That's right. Exactly. You got to become that CEO. Yes. Okay. Somebody said talk about the copy and paste free ad. So if you're inside my community, I just did a brand new training, and I take you a deep dive, and I actually share a really cool ChatGPT strategy to help you copy and paste free ads. But I do want to talk about this because I'm obsessed with the free ads. Like it changed, it added another income stream to my family. So when I launched my business, right, I literally followed the blueprint, which showed me how to copy and paste free ads. Okay. Which is an introvert's dream come true, by the way, right? So what I did is I found 10 websites that I liked, and I would post free ads in those websites every day. I would grab my phone and I would set my alarm for 30 minutes. Okay, for 30 minutes, and I would literally copy and paste free ads. I had my favorite drink in front of me. I had music, and I just copied and paste free ads. Now, they are free ads. People go to these websites for free. So let me give you one that you can probably all relate. And it's not free, but I'm going to give you, oh my gosh, what is it called? Oh my gosh, help me. What is that one that you can, oh, Craigslist. It's like Craigslist. You can post ads on Craigslist. Well, I found free websites that you can post on, but I understand free. So I knew free would be full of volume, which means a lot of people would post ads. So in my mind, how can I stand out? So I decided to post my ads geared towards moms. So what I did is I went to Google, and I Googled the top 10 family-friendly states or cities in Texas. And it pulled up the top 10 family-friendly cities in Texas. Okay. And those are the 10 I marketed to. My ad literally said this: attention moms in Austin wanting to make 300 a day around her children. I would change my headline, whatever converting, and then my words in the screen, okay, what I put in the description, I mean, were super simple. Said no MLM, no monthly expenses, because I love that. You guys, I built my business to 6 figures with no monthly expenses. Said no MLM, no monthly expenses. It said you must need 2 hours a day, must have Wi-Fi, or yeah, something like that. And then what I did is I put a YouTube video in there because YouTube is the second largest search engine. So I knew, okay, that makes sense. And so my video was literally how it worked. So in my description, I put how it works. And I put that YouTube video. Underneath the YouTube video, I put daily pay business. Okay. That was the ad I used. I literally copied and pasted it every day. My goal was to get one more ad posted every day. I got so good, I could get 100 ads posted, which was 10 ads on 10 different websites. Copy, paste, post. Da, 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 da. I didn't know what it was doing. I mean, I was getting customers. My best week was the week of Thanksgiving, and I got 8 customers that week. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. But I put my YouTube channel in there, right? My YouTube video. I didn't realize that it was actually building and growing my YouTube subscribers because of the free ad strategy is why I'm now monetized on YouTube and make money off of YouTube. Wild. So I was able to do one process for 30 minutes a day, post free ads, built my email list, built my subscribers on YouTube. Now I make money from YouTube because of that process, and I built my income. All because of a 30-minute a day strategy. Wild to me. Like absolutely wild. So I love the free ad strategy, right? So what I would do is for 7 to 10 days straight, I literally posted my ads the same time every single day, which was in the morning. I would get my little peanuts on my little 2 of my grandchildren on the bus, and I would go in my office and copy and paste free ads. And after 7 to 10 days, if I could tell the ad wasn't converting, then I would switch it up a little bit. But I didn't have to switch it up a lot. And that's it. 30 minutes a day. Absolutely life-changing. Yeah. Okay. I want to make money. Please include me in the tech support Zoom. What do you mean include you? I'm not tech, my friend. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by include you. You just need to go inside the community. You'll know exactly when the tech Zoom is. You need to make sure to be on that tech Zoom. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Let me see. Am I supposed to leave the okay, I don't know what that put. But is it an actual program we're selling? Yeah. Yes, it is an actual program you're selling. You get a live and interactive program that you literally get 6 live interactive calls a week. 6. Plus, you have a complete program. You're going to learn automations. You're going to learn how to use social media the right way, all channels. Learn how to create your own channel, set it up the right way, right? You're going to learn how to create content. I actually give you a video blueprint. You're going to learn that. You're going to learn how to build an email list. You're going to learn automations. You're going to learn how to master getting your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. You're also going to learn how to create a reoccurring income stream. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to one of the questions somebody had asked me about automations. Remember I shared with you, if you go back 2 years ago to my old content, you will hear me say 1 out of 20 are buying, or 1 out of 17 are buying from me. Okay, if 1 out of 17 are buying, are you wanting to know where the other ones are going? So you guys, after about 6 months in, I'd made 6 figures. And I was like, holy crap, I got this huge email list of all these people in my email list that they haven't bought from me yet, but they haven't unsubscribed. So they must like me. So I started sharing them other things, that little smaller priced products through affiliates that I could share with them. My goal was to create a reoccurring income stream of 10,000. Now I'm right there at 50,000 a month in reoccurring income. We teach that strategy inside. If you don't know how to create a reoccurring income through an email list, don't you think you need to learn how to do it? How are you going to learn how to do it? Because if you knew how to do it, you wouldn't ask. And that's what we teach you. You get all of that. You're going to learn even how to create your own community. I'm the #1 community in school. You can check it out, SKOOL. I've been the #1 community. I will teach you how to build a thriving community and turn that into multiple income streams through your community. I teach you all of that. I teach you how to leave a legacy. I went from trying to make an income in network marketing, barely making any money, to turning that into 13 income streams and still working less hours. And that's what we teach you inside the program. Yes. Let me see. Good questions today, by the way. I'm glad I went back and re-listened to the training. Yes. Forward and never backward. Yes. Okay. Somebody said, for me, it's frustrating, but I'm not giving up. And so I'm curious, what's so frustrating? You know, there's no money made in those emotions. Because it's wild to me that somebody's like, it's frustrating. You know what would be frustrating to me? That I would give a boss 40 to 50 hours a week and still retire broke. You know what would be frustrating to me is the fact that I would give a boss 40, 50 hours a week and I would have to ask off to be sick. I would have to ask off to take a vacation. That would be frustrating. I guess you got to pick what's frustrating you, because I can't even imagine. Like, I would never work for somebody else. I don't want anybody else to have any control over my finances. I want control. I want to be able to make what I'm worth. I would be frustrated. I'd be frustrated that you would work 40, 50 years at a job to not even be able to retire, or to retire broke. That's frustrating. Or sitting in a commute in traffic would be frustrating, or not being able to attend your children or your grandchildren's events because you're stuck at a job. That would be frustrating. You got to pick what's frustrating to you. You know, I was excited to learn these skills because I knew what was on the other side, which was freedom. You can be frustrated at your job, but there's no freedom on the other side. It's working until the day you die on the other side of a job. That's a proven stat. Most people can't even retire. They retire flat broke. Like, or they're having to move back home with they're having to move home with their kids because they can't even live on their own. That's what you get to look forward to with the job? Who sold you on that plan? That's wild to me. Like, that's wild to me. Like, so wild. Yeah. Like, so wild that we're okay with that. Because we don't want to make a change. Well, guess what? No change, no change. So maybe you need to use a different word. Instead of being, I'm frustrated, like, I'm learning something new. And it's exciting, but I got to learn something new. That's no different than anything. If you were a nurse right now, right? You could be the sweetest, most loving, kindest, compassionate nurse, and you're helping your patients, and then the doctor comes in. He's to the point and he's out. He's not a very friendly person. So why is your income here? You spend a lot more time with that patient than that doctor did, that his income is right here. You're nicer. You spent more time. Why? Why is the income different? Skills. You don't have the skills. So all you got to do is go back to school and you can get the skills and make the exact same amount of money as a doctor. So the nurse wouldn't get frustrated. They just were like, I'm just have to learn new skills so I can pay new bills, right? Like, it's it. So you gotta get that CEO mindset. You got to. Mindset is key. Yes, it is so key. Hey, David. It's amazing to see you. I'm extremely excited to be in the business. Yay, I'm excited for you, my friend. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up on all of the questions. This is today, you guys, a Q&A, and you guys have been good with the questions. I realized that the TikTok page I built were not my perfect customers. That's okay. It can switch like this. Yeah, so I've been in TikTok timeout before, which means I couldn't go live. I just call it TikTok timeout because it makes it more fun. And the moment I got out of TikTok timeout, it jacked up my algorithms. Now me, I'm like, okay, I'm up for the challenge. Took me about 4 days. All you got to do is if your algorithms get a little off tilted, you guys, all you have to do is just go out there and talk to your perfect customer and get the algorithms back in your favor. Like I have a huge account and I can fix it in 4 days. So if you have a smaller account, you could probably fix it in 2 to 3. It's what we focus on, we get more of. Me, I'm like, let's go. I'm up for the challenge. Like I just was like, let's go. And it made me have to create more content, literally talking more to my perfect customer and saying them a little bit more in it. And boom, it was like 4 days later and it was back to good. So yeah, that's easy. That is, you guys realize if one person has done it, it's figure outable. That's anything in life, by the way. If one person has lost weight, anybody can. You got to stop blaming your thyroid. You got to stop blaming your genetics. Anybody can if one person has proven it. I love the story of the man that ran the 4-minute mile. Nobody said it could be done. Even doctors. If you do it, your heart's going to explode. He goes, no, I'm just going to train my heart. And this is how morbid of a world we are. Everybody said he's going to die. His heart's going to explode. So guess what happened the day he decided to run the 4-minute mile? People showed up. I'm like, did you show up to watch him die? Because you literally told him to his face. And here, isn't it so funny? He literally was like, I'm going to run a 4-minute mile. I'm going to do it. And he had so many haters. I'm like, you can't do it. Your heart's going to explode. You're going to die. He didn't listen to the haters. He's like, no, I'm going to get better and I'm going to condition my heart. We get so scared of people saying things to us. Imagine what was said to him. So guess what? He ran the 4-minute mile. The moment he finished that 4-minute mile, guess what happened? He, that moment, became the hope dealer for runners all over the world because he raised the standards of what's possible. And now people do it all the time. If you see one person doing it, stop saying, well, it doesn't work for me. No. You're not doing the right activities to get it to work for you. That's anything. That's in anything, right? What did he say when everybody told him, nope, you can't run a 4-minute mile. You can't run a 4-minute mile. What did everybody say? Or what did he say? I'm going to condition. I'm going to train better. I'm going to run the 4-minute mile. Think about that, right? Think about that. Think about that. It's in anything. So if you are trying to make money from home and other people have made money from home, just follow what they've done. Oh my gosh, somebody's ringing my doorbell. What if I have to go get it? Hold on a minute. Hold right back. Hold on. Because it could be a contract. Oh my goodness. Hello. Yeah. Okay, thank you. You guys can work on that now? Okay. Sorry, guys. Now, if anybody's questioning if this is live, right? How awesome was that? Okay. I just have a lot of contractors and stuff here, and I just want to make sure that wasn't one at the door. And I'm the only one here. So all right. And so thank you, Linda. You're so sweet. But that's the truth though, right? Like you guys, it's up to you. See, when I discovered this process 2 years ago, that's what I said. I've seen other people making money online. I'm like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it. Oh, if they can do it, I can do it. I just told myself that over and over and over because I knew I had the right blueprint to get me there. I loved the simplicity of it, by the way. I love that it was like 5 minutes, take action, 10 minutes, take action. I loved that. I loved that. That's what I'm saying. If you guys are on that struggle bus, maybe you just haven't found your right vehicle to help you get there. Okay. Okay. Let me keep on going to questions. I have never heard of Digital World Academy, so I don't know. I can't even answer that. I mean, there's a new product popping up every day, right? Your hair is beautiful. Oh, well, thank you. Thank my daughter. My daughter's my hairdresser. There you go. Could you create a video in the community showing your computer how you post your ads on the websites? No, I will not do that because every platform is different, right? You guys, that would be like, hey, I'm going to run a 4-minute mile and can you go run for me? And you want me to run for you and you think you're going to be able to run it. Like you gotta get some skin in the game, right? Every single free ad website is different. You just got to take the time to create your account and follow exactly what it says. If you're not willing to do this, probably a job is best for you, right? Because you want somebody to hold your hand and do everything for you. That's not a CEO. You will never make 6 figures if you're waiting on somebody else to do it for you. Now, some of you, I just hurt your feelings, and I want you to realize, and that says a lot about where you are right here, and you can change that. Because I truly said that with love. I don't want you guys to think because you purchase something you can make 6 figures. It's the person you become that will help you make 6 figures. Right? And if you expect somebody to literally go through every single website, which there's thousands of them, by the way, and do something that you could do, but you're just not willing to go to the website and read it and says exactly what it says, like that's where the growth needs to come in, right? The growth needs to come in. So when you say you created more content, do you mean put out more than 3 videos? What do you mean I said created more content? I just do 3 a day. 3 videos a day, and I go live, right? I am creating more content now because I am going to start doing more on Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to start doing more on Instagram. Okay, somebody says, hello, Michelle. Good morning. Will Legacy be available in Spanish? Okay, I love this question. I would love to launch it in Spanish, but here's why I can't. I have no trainers in Spanish. Our community is a live and interactive program. So if I launch something in Spanish, who's going to train them? Who's going to mentor them? And I'm not going to have a program in there that nobody can be helped. So until I got people making 6 figures in Spanish, then I won't have it in Spanish. But the moment I do, we will. We will, my friend. Trust me. We will. I'm actually looking at buying property in Mexico, right? And my goal is to get property in Mexico and find somebody there to manage it for me, but really build a relationship there and help them build their digital growth community business. And hopefully they can partner up with me. That's my vision. That's my goal for 2025, by the way. Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. And I tell people in my community all the time, hit 6 figures in Spanish and then let's go. You and I will work together and we will get it in Spanish, right? I got to share a fun fact with you. 2 of my grandchildren, they're young. They they're half Spanish. And I'm like, hurry up and grow up. 7 and 8. I'm like, then you can help me train in Spanish. They crack up when I say that. Hey, glad to see you. How's everybody doing? Yes. Yeah. Hey, okay. Yes. So excited for Spanish. Me too. Okay, you didn't hurt my feelings. Good. I'm glad. But here's the thing. You can understand it if you go to the website. You're not understanding it because you're not at the website, right? Because once you go to the website, the very first thing you have to do is you have to create your account. Very first thing, you got to create your account. And then you got to follow exactly what it says. It's so easy. Like I just had to put my information and create my account. And then it gives you a title and your subject line or title. And then it gives you the body and that's it. Do you only resell the 4 different programs? What do you mean? Do I only resell? What do you mean by that? Is that my only income? No, that's not my only income. That's my main income. I have 4 different digital programs that I promote, but I have other programs that have created a reoccurring income stream that I only promote through my email list. So I only market my 4 different programs. Yeah. Can you do faceless? Absolutely, you can do faceless. And I'll share with you, faceless works, but you got to put in the work for faceless. Here's what I see. Here's what I see. Literally 90% of the time, people are sloppy with faceless. They just are sloppy. Like they just put way too many words on the screen and they literally just post to post. They're not posting to deliver value. They're not posting to impact. They're not posting to share stories. Yeah. But if you're willing to learn that, Faceless is amazing. And what I love about it is you literally can take some time this weekend and create your entire content for the entire month. And all you got to do is post them every day. Inside my program, I do have a Build an Invisible Empire training that I walk you through how to build that invisible brand. I even give you a strategy how to make 100K. Yeah, I would just probably watch it several times to really understand how to master it. Okay, good question. How many TikTok pages do you have? I have one, my friend. Be safe. You know how you can tell if it's a fake account? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make it really easy for you. Okay, here's my account, right? When you go, you see where it says subscription. If you do not see a subscriber live, it's not me. How funny, somebody's calling me. If you do not see a subscriber live, it's not me. I go live every day on actually, you guys, I'm probably going to start only going live like 5 days a week because I just really want my weekends to work on another project that I'm getting ready to launch. Again, I'm getting ready to add another income stream. So buckle up, buttercups, because it's going to get real good. That's all I'm going to say, because I will create 1,000 self-made millionaires. And so I'm getting ready to launch something to help them do that. But anyway, right now I go live every day at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. But there's a subscription, right? If they do not have a subscriber live, it's not me. So they usually spell official wrong, Michelle wrong, or O'Neill wrong, right? Or they add a character or they add something. And so be safe. I will never DM you. Okay, that would be pretty hypocritical of me, right? If I'm like, I never DM and then you're getting a DM from me, so I never DM you. The best way to hang out with me if you have a question for me is go right here, dailypaybusiness.com, and you'll get an email from me. I know that sun's getting crazy. And you'll get an email from me, okay? And then reply to that email. I would love to answer any questions that you have. So I don't do trading. I don't do crypto. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. So just be safe. Thank you so much for asking, because I just really don't want you guys to be misled by unethical and lazy people, because literally that's all they are. You know what, Linda? Yeah, some of them have way less, but one of them has got like 75,000. I'm like, dang. Yeah. So, yeah. So, okay. So somebody says, so when you do Faceless, there must be less words. Okay. So let me just pull up one of mine. Okay. Let me give you an idea. I don't do a lot of Faceless. Can I be very honest with you guys? You know why I don't do a lot of Faceless? It takes longer. It really does. So if you're going to have words on the screen, okay, it's got to be broken down. So you see the gaps I have, like there's got to be gaps so they can actually read it. Sometimes people have the words and it goes like all over and you can't even read it, right? So there's got to be like, so that's okay to do. Here's another one I did. This is actually a very popular one I did. Like this is it. This is all I have on the screen, right? When someone tells me you can't make 6 figures online working part-time. Oh gosh. And listen to what I'm just like, okay. Right? Okay. But see, that's it. So little words and then proof, right? Now, if you're not making money yet, your proof would be somebody in the community, right? You can use that. Let me find another one. Oh, here's another one. You see and realize that you missed out on, you are going to choke. Okay. Again, value and improve, right? And again, if you are not making money yet, you have the community as proof, right? Just go through that training because I literally cover that. So less words, less means more. If you have way too much, here's another one that I did that did really good. I'm finding it real quick here. Right here. Let's have a little bit of words on the screen, right? With proof. Anybody can do that. That's what's awesome about being in a community of 43,000 people. Oh, no. Anyway, that's it. Thought there was another one, but I can't find it. Yeah, so that's it. So just, you got to make it where they can Read it. One of the people that do amazing inside our community that does a lot of that is Victoria. She's pretty awesome at, doing a lot of faceless videos. She does a variety of both. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are welcome. Thanks for asking. Yeah, yeah, I know. The other day I put on one of my videos, like I won't DM you and all this. I need to do that more often because I just don't want you guys to get misled by lazy and unethical people. So what do you normally say on Facebook videos? Okay. It's all about your perfect customer, my friend. You can't just do vanilla marketing. So here in the United States, we have what's called Baskin and Robbins ice cream. 31 flavors, right? If vanilla worked, they would just sell vanilla. They got to have the flavors. The flavors are based on the needs of that customer for that flavor of the month or flavor of the week. So when you create, no different than creating content that you talk in, it's all about the problems your perfect customer has and the solutions you can solve for them. You got to do that. I actually give you a 4-step framework that you can do the exact same thing using faces as well. Hey, 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 Texas in the house. Hello, hello. I love it. Okay. Let me see. Somebody says, I wanted to start this, but I wasn't approached well. Well, I don't believe, we don't approach people at all. So I don't understand that question. So I'm wondering if you got approached by a fake account. But what's so interesting to me is how we hold grudges in today's world. Like, it's so weird. Like, to me, if I was approached about something that I was interested in and I wasn't approached right, I wouldn't look at it as a negative. I'd be like, well, maybe that person's new and they're learning, and I'd be proud of them. At least they took action because they're doing more than I'm doing, right? So I don't ever look for like the bad in people. We are so judgy in today's world and we kind of think we're better. I'm like, what do you mean? We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. If somebody didn't approach you the right way, maybe it's because they're new. Have grace. If everybody wakes up every day and you have grace with yourself and grace with other people, we would live more in a loving environment. Man, we are all so ready to find what's wrong with other people. Why don't we just look in the mirror and focus on fixing what's wrong with us? That's just my opinion. Because there's good in everything. So, just my opinion. Do you make shorts on YouTube and your long videos are your webinars online? Okay. So I go live every day on YouTube. I really am bad at shorts and I'm going to be better at that. I'm just going to put it that way. So what I'm doing with my shorts are only going to be reflection to get them to go back to the long form video. So for example, I have testimonials that I've interviewed people inside the community that I will be uploading like every other day. And the shorts will be taking from that video, pushing them back to the long form. Yeah. Again, I'm going to be working on this strategy and then test it out. And then I'm going to implement it and share it inside my community. Yeah. Good question. Okay. Let me see. I'm training. Love it. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hello. Okay. So I am truly amazed at how you come up with incredible answers for every comment. I've been doing it long enough, right? That's the thing. I've been for 2 years. Do you think if you did push-ups every single day for 2 years, you would be good at push-ups? Like I don't even know if I could even do one push-up. Like I suck. But I guarantee if I did a push-up every day for 2 years, I'd be good. Right? No different than anything. I've been doing this. I'm still a student to digital marketing. I'm still learning. I'm in the field with you guys every single day, learning and earning as well. I always will become a student. How do you get paid? Is it from every video? Okay, great question. So I make my main income is because I promote 4 different digital programs. Okay, so every time somebody buys from me, I make a sale, just like Verizon. I got my phone from Verizon. Every time somebody buys an iPhone from Verizon, Verizon makes money. It's the way the world has always been, right? You make money by getting customers. Now we live in a digital space. And so what will happen if you guys are consistent on social media, all you got to do is be consistent long enough on social media. And if you are able to keep people on the platform longer, you're going to become monetized and they're going to pay you just to create content. Has nothing to do with followers, it's to do your content creation. That's just another small income stream that I have. So this is what I loved about this digital marketing strategy, because it connected the dots. It connected the dots. And what I mean by that is, okay, so I want to attract a daily paying customer. So I'm going to learn how to build a following on social media and grow that following and get monetized, build an email list, and get multiple income streams out of one email list. I love it. Plus make daily pay with my 4 different digital programs. I love it. Yay, I'm excited about getting into YouTube training. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so views don't make you money, right? And so many people focus on the views. It's not to do with the views, because you can never take views to the bank. Okay, views will not make you money. Now, what your goal is, and this is how you take the temperature of your content. So if you're getting views, there's many factors of why you could be getting views. You could be getting views because you're using trending songs and your videos are just being pushed out to trending, because you're trending song. That's why I am not really a fan of trending songs, to be honest with you, because I don't care about the views. I care about you. I care about me creating a video that's so good for you that you want to watch the video, make it to the end, and hear my CTA. So I don't use a lot of trending songs. And so if you're getting views but no engagement, that means the right people aren't viewing your content yet, or you're not interesting enough for them to make it longer on your video. The fastest way to change that is watch some of your content, go back and watch your content, and ask yourself, watch your content as a third party and ask yourself, would I want to learn more from this person? You got to be honest with yourself, right? Did this video make me like, oh, where have they been my whole life? If the answer is no, you got to change your content. This is what you got to work on. Just like this, somebody could come in right now and be like, okay, Michelle, start doing push-ups. And I could start doing push-ups. And they're like, okay, if you tweak this a little bit or you do this, they can help me with my form to be better on push-ups. Right? Same thing with everything. Yeah. So, yeah. So look at your content, and you got to know who is your perfect customer. And when you watch the video, you got to in your head go, who is my perfect customer? And did I deliver value in that perfect customer and help them see that I have a solution for their problem? If the answer is no, you got to work on that. And so I recommend, if you're not inside my program, going into the 90-day. We're doing a 90-day holiday profit push right now. I'm showing you how to make 20K over these next 90 days over the holiday time. And I'm walking you through how to create content. Yeah. So, I just banked $1,800 passively. Get in now. There are only 6 to 8 days left this year. Congratulations, Linda. That is so awesome. I love that. Okay. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to get yeah, I always say connection equals currency, right? People do business with people they know, like, and trust. If nobody's engaging in your content, maybe you're not doing a good enough CTA, or they're not connected enough with you yet. And there could be many factors. Maybe they're not connected enough with you yet because you haven't done enough content. You guys think about it. If you've only done even 30 days worth of content at 3 a day, that's only 90 pieces of content. How can you possibly think 90 pieces of content should win somebody over? Now, can it? Absolutely. But why do we have that expectation that it should? Right? Think about your behaviors. Mostly, this is something huge. I talk about the 4 personality traits. If you are a person that doesn't make quick decisions, you're creating content that with no urgency, because you're not a person that makes buying decisions off of urgency. Right now, I'm like, go, let's go, let's go. I saw the blueprint, I purchased, right? So I create my content with that type of urgency. So if you're more like, oh, I process it, I analyze it, I got to think about it, you're coming across that exact same way in your content because that's what you're comfortable with. So it's really important. You're welcome, my friend. Okay. Hello. How's Shirley doing? 3 a day. 3 a day can turn into daily pay. Yeah. 3 pieces of content a day. 3 pieces of content a day. That is not one on each platform, by the way. That is 3 pieces of content on one platform. Of course, the more you do, the more exposure you get, right? And the more chances you have of more people getting to know, like, and trust you. Just don't post your content back, one after the other, because then they're going to kind of compete with the For You page, and one probably most likely won't get pushed out. So you have to space them. Yeah, you have to space them. Yes, I do think that. Do you think it's because I'm generating videos more by AI than doing them myself? Absolutely. We're not there yet. Yeah, we're not there yet where people are wanting to buy from an AI bot. Matter of fact, people are still looking at AI like, is this really happening? Yeah, people do business with people. People don't do business with AI yet. People do business with people. People do business with people. You're never going to build a connection if you're doing AI. Yeah, it's too, people scrolling by that. It's just, we're not there yet. Yeah, we're not there yet. Yeah. Are we able to take posts from the wins decisions to post on TikTok, or do we need a what? Yeah, absolutely. You can use wins. Just the thing you got to understand is never say this is what you can do. Right? Because we can't give an income claim, because I don't know what anybody's going to do. I don't have a magic wand, but what I do, this is their results. This is what they've done in their business from being inside, from following the strategies inside the community. Because that's the truth. But I can't say anybody can make money, because I don't know. I wish I had that magic wand that I could put on your head and be like, you're gonna make money. But I can't, unfortunately, because I don't know your worth ethic. I don't know how you are here. All I do know is the people that are willing to follow it, be coachable, be consistent, they absolutely are obsessed with the results. And I love that. I figured that was it. Yeah. Hey, at least you figured it out, right? I made my first $900 sale today. Congratulations. Let's go. I love that. You'll never forget your first. That's so awesome. But then also, guess what? If you can get one sell, that means your message out there in the market is working. So you just got to do more of that. I got to share a funny story with you. I had a gal inside my community that literally just came in and made 18,000 quickly. And then she started making nothing. She said, I don't know what's happened. I said, what's different? Well, I changed this and I added a stand store and I did this. I said, oh, so what made you 18,000 you quit doing? She goes, oh God, I feel stupid. I'm like, go back to what was working. Here's the biggest mistake people make is they start making money, so they try to make it fancy. And I'm over here $2 million later using the exact same system. Interesting, huh? I've not changed anything. I'm literally using the exact same system. It's all about them. It's not about you. You want to add fancy because you want to get fancy. My customers don't want fancy. They want to know what it is and how it can help them. They want simplicity. They don't want friction. So I provided a frictionless experience. So guess what she did? She added, I told her, I said, you can add stands, but that needs to be in your email automations. She went back to her automated system. She went back to creating content, what she used to do. Oh, she had a $22,000 month the next month. Wild. So be careful, you guys. I'm still a student. I'm still learning. I'm still following it step by step. Fancy don't convert. It might make your ego feel better that you made something fancy, but that don't convert. So don't change what works. Yes. Um, you want to model what is already proven. I know. And what's so funny, Linda, is you go look at Victoria's page. You go look at Tim's page. You go look at Jessica's page. It's all the same. We know what works, right? Yeah. Yay. And I made 1,000 followers on TikTok. Congratulations. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let me see. Yeah. Don't overcomplicate it. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. How far apart do you recommend posting the pieces of content per day? Like 2 hours okay. I don't think it's based on time. So for example, if you have a smaller account, I would let that video get to 50 to 100 before you post another video. That's kind of what I've noticed. So that could be an hour, that could be 2 hours, right? You just never know. Yeah. That's what I've noticed is the best, is just get it into momentum before you try to compete. And you never know, the algorithms might change and it might not be like that next week. You never know. Like they're always changing. Yeah. They're always changing. Let me see. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this today. Just hanging out. All right. I love it. I love it. Love it. How you mean online shop? I don't have an online shop. I have a website where people go to my website and buy. I just can't. This is just me. I can't imagine putting the same amount of hours and energy into my business to make $9 on a lip gloss. I just can't. I don't want to shop. I love the fact that I put the same amount of hours and energy in, and I get one customer and I make $900. Because if I wanted to make $900 with a lip gloss, I would need 100 customers. I'd rather get one customer and make 900. So it's just me. I'm not into that TikTok shop or anything like that. I love having my own online business, making 100% profit, building my email list, building my following, and building my brand. If I'm promoting TikTok products, a TikTok shop, I'm building TikTok brand. I'm not building me. That was a mistake I made in network marketing. Now I built my brand and I've been able to turn it into $1 million brand. So I just don't, that's my opinion. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. Yay! I'm doing the $100 program and I'm trying my best. Okay, so I'm going to give you one piece of advice. No matter what you guys sell, it's not about you, it's about them. So the fastest way to get a customer is create that connection. What does your perfect customer need to hear for them to make the decision to buy from you? Think about you. Why did you get your credit card out and decide to buy the Launchpad? There's something that excited you or you saw a difference in your life. That's what you go talk about, because you can get passionate about that. And that's all you go talk about. Bridge the gap. Share with them your story, what you're excited about, why you're doing this, what you've seen in it. And then be the visionary. Be their hope dealer. As of today, I reached 500 followers in 3.5 weeks. What? That's awesome. And TikTok is letting you go live. Yay. I'm so nervous and excited, but it's going to be great. Yes, it is. Here's something about me. When I decided to go live, by the way, you guys, when I launched my business, I said I would never go live. Kind of funny, right? And then when I decided to go live, I was so grateful that nobody got on my live. I was like, I'm so grateful like only 5 or 10 people got on, because I was like, whoo, that gives me the opportunity to get better. So don't be disappointed or discouraged if nobody gets on your live at first. That's your time to get better. Just use that time to get better. Because if you're thinking about, oh, this is awesome, I'm just getting better. Matter of fact, I'll share a fun fact with you. One time, I didn't realize, because I was new to going live. And when you go live, you guys, after a certain amount of time, your video can be bursted out there to the For You page. And so one time I was going live and all of a sudden it got pushed out to a bunch of people. And I got so excited. And then it went, it just crashed. And I thought it was me. I was like, oh gosh, I suck. Nobody likes me. And I got in my head. I ended up ending the live. then that's when I did my research. I was like, God, do I suck that bad? And that's when I found out that when you go live, they're going to push you up. But most of the people aren't going to be interested in what you are talking about. That's normal, right? And so what I started doing is when I would go live, you guys, I got a sticky tab and I would put right here. So I never knew how many people were on my live. So I could never get in my head. So I literally put a sticky tab. So I never knew how many people were on. And I would go live every day and it would be just you and me. Just you and me. And I went live for you every single day. And we just had a conversation. And my goal was to bridge the gap for you. And so that's how I started going live. And I just started going live and it was just you and me hanging out. And that helped me make it easier to go live. And I did this every day. And I don't even know how long it was. And one time the sticky tab fell off. And there was over 100 people on. And I was like, holy crap. Because I was like, I wonder how long. I was like freaking out. And I think I even told them, I'm like, oh my God. And then they like all sort of, yeah, we've been on here for a while. And then I got pushed out to more people. And I was like, wow. That was the moment that I realized how our mindset mattered. Because I was like going good. And then I freaked out when I seen how many people were on. I was like, wow, that's the power of mindset. So I personally love the sticky tab. I just don't even pay attention now to how many's on. I programmed to not even look that way because I'm here for you. That's it. I'm just your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills to attract a daily paying customer. Learn these skills to have your own successful online business. I just hope so. Yay. That's it. So there's my advice on going live. There you go. Yay, grew my TikTok to almost 800 in 4 weeks. That is awesome. Michelle, I have a question. Well, that's what I'm on here for, to answer questions. That's a good idea. Sticky tab. Yes, so good. You just watch what happens to your mind. Your lives will be so much more fun because you're just showing up for your perfect customer. Yeah. All right. Ask away. I get to go live. Yay, awesome. How long it can possible take to upgrade from Launchpad to Legacy? Again, if I had that kind of power that I could tell you, we'd all be billionaires today. I don't know how long it's going to take, my friend, but all I know is it's worth it, however long it takes. Because the moment you can get one customer, that means your message is working. And then you continue to just do that over and over again, and it can change your life. Yeah. Should we be gaining any followers when we're first trying to build a following? Depends on how good you are, right? If nobody's resonating with what you're saying, you're not going to get any followers at the beginning. It took me 6 weeks to get 1,000 followers, but I still made 21,000. It's not about the followers. Stop focusing on the followers, focusing on the impact. Focus on the impact. Got to go make that impact. Yeah, focus on the impact. You can't take followers to the bank. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I actually covered a little bit about the faceless channel versus a personal brand. You still got to build a brand. If you're building a faceless, you got to build a brand. And so why are you going faceless? That should be your first few videos, building a faceless brand. Why you're going faceless? Share your story. Like I have a gentleman, a gal inside the community. She can't talk on video because of what she does for a living. So her first video was sharing that story. I have a very high paying job, but I'm not fulfilled. And I'm launching my business to be able to replace my income, and I can't show my face. So you guys are going to get to know my dogs. And all of our videos have her dogs in it. And she just creates her content no different than if she was having a conversation with her perfect customer. You still got to build that brand. What do you want to be known for? Take some time and answer that question. What do you really want to be known for? See, I want to be known for the gal that created a community that help people feel safe in a community that people could thrive in and learn digital marketing skills and become a self-made millionaire without the grind. Okay? So that's what I'm being known for. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys have been great. Should we do another Q&A again? You guys loving this Q&A? Should we do another Q&A again? Yeah. Yes. Get over yourself, my friend. It's worth it. It's worth it. Yes. Okay. We'll do another. Yay. Well, I'm loving doing a Q&A. So why don't we just come back tomorrow and do another Q&A? How's that? I'd love to do another one with you guys tomorrow. Yes. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do got to go because I got some family things I want to do now. Aw, I'm loving this so much as well. Oh, this is so good. Yay. You guys, I'll show TikTok real quick, but I got a spider crawling up my wall here. I gotta go kill the spider. So anyway, YouTube, you've been awesome. I'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. See you tomorrow. TikTok.